If you're following this channel or others similar to this, it's because you love customizing action figures. No matter what you get your hands on is just not good enough for you. It's gotta be better because you're just a discriminating collector as far as boxes, paint, and then the product inside. But to customize anything, you first have to find the figure. And many of us complain that it's so difficult to find things here. Have you tried looking for one in a different country? Let me give you an idea of what it's like. So although Mexico City is a ginormous city, it doesn't have the number of Walmarts that we have here per corner. Here we can find a Walmart every other town, or maybe 3 or 4 in the same town. Some have as many as 10. Well, we're going to be lucky to find maybe 2 or 3 in the area that I was in. And finding anything else other than that is going to be even more difficult. There are no mom and pop stores that have things hidden away. There is a Chinatown, but there's no Chinese people there. A lot of taco stands, a lot of Chinese restaurants. There's only 2 blocks of it. And there are no Chinese toys per se. A few knickknacks here and there. But if you've been to San Francisco Chinatown or the one in LA, etc., you know it's huge and there's lots of cool stuff. It's not that way here. But there is a hidden Walmart, and it's inside one of the malls, and this is what it looks like inside. And they are just loaded to the T with Hot Wheels. My Walmart doesn't look like this, so why is it so full? It's a good question. 169 pesos? That's pretty steep for somebody in Mexico. And to us, it's actually very inexpensive. I'll show you here and there a few comparative prices so you have an idea what the cost is there. But I do want you to see how everything on the shelf is on these pegs. There are no black holes on these shelves. Everything that they have is out there. Whether you're looking for this product or not, something is there to purchase. It's just amazing how clean this store is and how well stocked it is. And of course, the very trait of Mexico, the luchadores. Incorporating the Marvel characters. Not my forte on this, but it gives you an idea how far you can go with the product. Here's the plastic or plastic-less boxes that now Hasbro has, Mattel, and they are hitting that market, and will be hitting here soon. I'm sure you've seen some of them already. Here's the Lego aisle. Check this out. 1,049 pesos for that Lego on that Batman. Look at this Batmobile. That one is also expensive. Look at this set. 749 pesos. 179 for that Hasbro Mandalorian. And yeah, take a look at this.
Todo el mundo se convertirá en super. Esto se ve bastante divertido. Puedes contar conmigo.
So I managed to find 4 of these on the shelf at this Walmart. This thing is enormous. I wish I could take it in my suitcase. It's too big. It's not going to fit. There's no room for this. And you in-box collectors are going to hate this product because the box is totally mangled. It is not meant to be in the box. And the plastic it definitely collects dust very easily. So you got to have it in a case. But take a look at the product that is on display to be purchased. Everything is stacked. Why isn't my Walmart looking like this? Mine looks like it got ransacked by a tornado. Look at the Lego aisle. It's clean. It's stacked. Look at the Hot Wheels. Yeah, they're expensive for what this is, and maybe it's because people can't purchase the product because it is expensive, but this is the only place you can truly find anything unless you go to the market. And in the market, you're dealing with nothing but scalpers. And unfortunately, in a country like Mexico, the scalpers are going to become your friends because they're the ones who can find the product and they're the ones who are going to go way out there to look for the product. So us here, we pretty much have it made, pre-orders and such, and we also have places to go, Walmarts and Targets. But we don't have this. We're lacking the majority of places like this, the mall. And inside this mega mall that is in Mexico City, a third world country, they have a toy store. Things that we are lacking here in this country that is so wealthy. We're lacking a tiny toy store. Well, this has a mom and pop store up in the 5th level, and it has some of the, well, the common toys that we know, but because the toys are so scarce and hard to get, guess what? The prices aren't cheap. So let me give you a little walkthrough in this little store up in the corner of the mall, and it is stacked with Barbies and everything else that you can think of. It's a tiny store, tiny aisles just like this. You can barely move around in it, but it is stacked with toys. Now, as far as the action figures, the good ones that are hard to get, guess what? They're up at the front. Take a look at the Thor. Yeah, it's not the price you're thinking of. 1,250 pesos equals 62.50. I'm not paying 62.50. Besides, it doesn't fit in the bag. It's gonna have to stay in the store. I'll have to make do without it. So, I hope you learned something today that you really much have it made in this country. You've got everything at your disposal. Internet, pre-orders, etc. We'll see you here next time.